Welcome into the match here. Welcome into the match here. Ball into the box of the United States. 5th minute chance on the left side. Ball in. Another cross for a second, but nothing quite materializes for the United States there. Weston McKennie in the area. I will be right back. Welcome back in here. The United States and Australia, 5.5 minutes have gone in this one. It's been a tight battle so far. Small final third opportunities for both sides. Now on the right side of the field, U.S. trying to bring it back. United States beat Paraguay in their first game 4-1. Now the U.S. playing it back to the keeper. Rolled right. Looking around. Australia trying to get to it. Fight for it. U.S. plays with a little through ball into the middle, but Australia gets it back. Play to the middle. Through ball, a chance for their player who scored in the previous game, but he cannot get it going. Tried to get it to Mohamed Toure. Excuse me, actually. Australia left side. Little through ball, working it around. U.S. brings it back. Now played up, little head up for Australia. They play it back into their own end. Now the United States right winger trying to get down to it. Australia back to Pete. Beach their goalie. Down to the center of the field. U.S. plays around with it. Nice little back heel in the middle. Australia back to the middle. Little header. Quick one. American goes down. Physical play at about midfield. And Australia with a through ball right. Looking around. Bit of contact. May have been a foul on Australia. And an American is down. Rolling around. That is Tyler Adams. Spent a lot of time in the MLS. Adams now with Bournemouth, former New York Red Bull, in Major League Soccer. And Adams went down hard there. Just got cleaned out from behind. Real difficult play. And it goes against Australia. United States and Australia, about 8 minutes have gone 0-0 here on the World Cup group stage. U.S. with it. Through ball rolled left. Back over. Chris Richards. Rolls it right to Freeman. Freeman down, little give and go. Now to the right side. Playing around with it. Oh, nice little ball back, and now rolled off for the United States. Right side. Played it down, ball back in, and a shot is blocked. McKennie got it into the area. Serginho Dest took the shot for the United States. That's number 2. Out of the back, Richards. Rolled it down. Left side now. Ream. On the left side at the back. Now to Richards. Richards gets it back over to Freeman. Back to Richards. U.S. just playing possession right now. Richards rolls it. Back to Ream. Anthony Robinson's playing a little bit up. As a left wing back. Now all the way over right. Dest. Low give and go. Tries to find his man. McKennie. On the right side. Little low cross in. Dest. Brings it back. Finds Freeman. Freeman down low. Right side to McKennie. U.S. trying to work and inch their way into Australia's end. McKennie rolls it down. Bit of contact there for Dest. Australia just has to clear it, and they do out of play, but it's United States ball. Solid play from Serginho Dest. Just really good stuff for the United States there. Working it back in, had a good shot, was blocked by Australian defense. Blocked right by the body of a defender. Ream. Junior Dest 3 goals in 41 international appearances. Richards played it to Ream. Robinson. Played it up on the left side. Working it around. Chance for Tillman. Coming in. And the United States have scored. 1-0 US. They strike first in the 11th minute. Ball played into the box on the left side. Low cross in. And the Americans' hot streak continues. How about that? It's an own goal for Burgess of Australia. The United States started their rout of Paraguay with an own goal for the other side. They start this one as well with an own goal and really good play for the United States. Slow play, and then they work it well on the left side. Have their player going all the way down the left, and a nice ball in. And that was actually Balogun. Fuller and Balogun got it into the box. And the United States scores. How about that? Australia now trying to work it back. Low play on the right side. Give and go. Ream rolls it up. The United States trying to bring it down. Play back. Australia with a quick chance. Through ball. Little through ball on the right side. Ream in defense. Played it in the middle. It's a chance for Australia. Little flick on in the middle. Now a shot taken. High, wide, and left. Leg key took the shot. Balogun brought it around for the United States. Played it into the box. Went off an Australian defender and into the net. US with a goal and a solid effort from Leckie. Tried to get the outside of his foot there. Could not get it around. Winner advances here to the knockout round. Burgess with the own goal for Australia. They bring it down on the right side. And the United States with a throw-in. US would win the group with a win and a Paraguay win/draw. Long ball played all the way, grabbed by the Australian goalie. That's Beach. Now played it left. Little through ball, but weak in a no man's land. US playing quickly and effectively. Over to the middle left. Little through ball into the box. Was looking for Dest. Could not find him. Ball again into the area. And the United States with a favorable situation. 13 minutes have gone. US on top 1-0. United States looking awfully good early in this one. Corner kick for the US coming from the left side. $13.40 has gone. US has really been able to play these through balls effectively, penetrating the Australian defense. US still waiting. Corner comes in. High corner and a header, and a chance there for the US, but blocked. And a whistle blown anyway. Good opportunity there. Tillman crossed it in on the corner kick. Really good ball in from Tillman. Chance for the United States. McKenny. And a handball on him came off his hand as he attempted to get a rebound. Head down from the US. United States have really controlled this game. They've had the ball for the majority of time in Australia's end, and when they haven't, they've just been possessing it in possession. Australia with with a quick press. U.S. plays on the right side. Really nice flick on the right. Balogun trying to win it. Australia brought up. Trying to bring it around. Richards gets to it and now gets it to his fellow teammate. Player goes down is Adams, the Bournemouth man. And a foul against Australia. And that is going to go against Australia's number 23, Valupie. As he gets called for the foul here. U.S. on top of Australia 1-0. U.S. working on the right side. "16 minutes have gone in this one, with the U.S. on top 1-0. That's a yellow card for Jordan Bose of Australia. And a dangerous free kick opportunity for the United States. Coming from the right side. 2 players standing over it. It's Anthony Robinson and Malik Tillman. 17th minute here. United States on top of Australia. The hosts in business here early. In ball about to come in. Robinson goes right and in from Tillman. McKennie tried to get a little back heel flick on the ball, but it goes high and over. So far, the statistics in this one, U.S. has had 75% of the possession. Been in absolute control. 3 shots, none on target, but they have benefited from the Australia own goal. Hard press on the left side. U.S. playing it in. Too far right, though. Australia gets it out. But the Americans showing menace yet again. Australia trying to get a through ball left. Intercepted, but kicked out of play. Tillman there on the interception. Throwing for Australia. Long throw. Came off the shoulder of a player for Australia. Came into the middle. U.S. trying to win it again. Contact. Foul against the Americans. They call it on McKennie, but the free kick comes off of him. And it'll have to be retaken. But the U.S. playing with way more tempo than Australia in this one. U.S. just absolutely in control. Really good stuff from them. Played left. Australia kicked up. Over on the left side, trying to work it around. Ocon and Gellister. U.S. played back. Richards. Over to Ream. Tim Ream finds his man Robinson on the left side. Robinson. Back to Ream. Right to Richards. Freeman. Lays it down. Dest. Running away with it now. Into the middle from the right side. Lays it back to Ream. Ream. Over on the left side. U.S. 17th ranked in the world. Australia 27th. Australia, a little back header. Ream gets it back from Robinson. U.S. still in possession. Now a long cross over to the right side. McKennie. Right side just behind the right corner. Played it back. Laid down from Freeman. U.S. back into possession. Richards. Left side Ream. Ream. Long ball over right. Looking for his man. He finds him. Dest. Played it in. Australia trying to work it around, but a chance for Dest on the right side of the box. Dest comes back left. Lays it off. Chance for the Americans. Australia just trying to escape. U.S. has been on the front foot. And Australia clears it. Freeze comes over to the U.S. goalie. Just bombs it all the way on the right side. Australia plays it back to Beach. Beach kicks it deep. Ream got a quick head to it. Now Australia on the right. Here they come, but Robinson intercepts it and kicks it out of play. Really good stuff from Anthony Robinson. Burgess with the own goal in the 11th minute. Little over 20 minutes have been played in this one. United States over Australia 1-0. Freeman played it back. Richards gets up to Adams. Adams over left. Low give and go. Contact. U.S. plays it forward. Here they go. The U.S. long ball into the middle. Chance for the United States. And what a pass that was to Balogun. Splitting the middle, but he just couldn't get to it. Beach grabs it. Into the middle. U.S. coming with another attempt. McKennie. Balogun. Blocked. Tried to take it with his left there, working it around. Right side, Australia. Counter-attack potential. Italiano. Played back. Australia with it. 22nd minute here in the game. Through ball. Right side. Australia just took it around. United States clears. But a spark of hope for the Aussies here. In a game where the U.S. has controlled it. Not a big shot discrepancy, but definitely the U.S. on the front foot. Australia with it right. Played back. Back, but still in the U.S. end. Now back into their own end. U.S. with another press. Almost took it. Australia lays it down right, looking for something. They get something. Right side. Australia looking to work it around. Ball in. Chance. And a clutch slide to kick it out by Freeman. Opportunity for Australia. Really well played ball on the right side. Well, that's just a great piece of work. Worked it around Ream. Into the box. And a great job by the U.S. Velupillai with a good chance. Clutch clearance in the 23rd minute. Corner kick for Australia. Ball coming in. This game being played in Seattle. United States on top 1-0. 23 minutes have been played in this one. Corner in from Australia from the right flag. Comes in. Have a couple players rushing in now. Got a header to it. Opportunity. Players with their arms up. Burgess tried to get to that one. Had their own goal. Little header on, and Burgess working to it. It came off of him. McKennie kicked it up at him. Was awfully close. Another corner for Australia. Their second corner of the game. The U.S. has had one. Corner coming in. Richards clears it away. And a whistle blown by the referee. Match break coming. And we'll be right back. Welcome back into the game after the match break. United States on top of Australia 1-0. Being played in Seattle. 26 minutes have gone. The U.S. has looked very good. Some chances for Australia, though, at the end of that stretch. And the big thing this World Cup has been that teams have been able to really turn the tides on their opponents after the match break. You see a lot of momentum swings there. U.S. with 5 shots, none on goal, but they do have an own goal benefited to them by Australia. The Aussies with 3 shots, 1 on goal. U.S. with 53% of the possession, 7% has been in contest, and Australia with 40% of the possession. Winner advances to the knockout round. Australia's Beach, their goalie, about to kick it. Australia lined up in a 5-4-1 formation, U.S. in a 4-2-3-1 formation, working a lot of attacking midfielders to get along the wings, and it's really worked out for them. Booted deep from Beach, header down, kind of misplayed by Australia a little bit. Over to the right side, U.S. looking to recover. Little through ball, and then they're back into defense. Into possession, Richards lays it down forward. A little opportunity for the Americans. Now on the left side, working it around. Ball into the box, long cross, goes too far. Australia with a header to it. Played in by Robinson. But the United States will have a corner. 29th minute here. In Seattle, U.S. on top of Australia 1-0. They called it a goal kick, not a corner. They said that the ball was out of play. Instead, Australia with a big header. U.S. gets it back over. Headed down by Adams. Robinson. Back into possession for the United States. Ream plays over right to Richards in the middle. Richards plays it forward a little bit right to Adams. Now Richards gets it up. Now back to Richards. Richards down low to Ream left side. U.S. still in their own half, just controlling the ball. Australia not pressing all that much. The U.S. has had a lot of success on the high press in this one. Richards. Richards with it. Now Ream. Ream lays it down left. Ream plays it over. McKennie on the left side. Little through ball. McKennie looking to play it in. Has to play it back. Potential opportunity, but the U.S. still in possession. Right side. Dest. Plays it back. U.S. now in the territory on the side of Australia. Right side for the Americans. Couple passes. Tillman got it back to Richards. Quick little pass. Richards over to Ream. Ream. Big ball on the left side. Looking for somebody. Chipped it on. And it goes out of play behind the net. Australia with a defender just heading it back over. Italiano. And a corner kick for the United States coming from the left side. Left flag corner. U.S. on top 1-0 in the 31st minute. Here in Group D of the World Cup 2026 group stage. Both of these teams won their first games. U.S. won against Paraguay 4-1. Australia beat Turkey 2-0. In ball coming from the left side. Taken. Curled into the box. Richards tried to get ahead to it. Could not. Goes over left. Players trying to fight for it. Freeman tried to battle for it for a second with Ocon Englister. Freeman holding it. Throwing for the United States. It went off of Australia. Freeman throws it back. Richards. Laid off. Tim Ream, left side. Ream with a pass, a little bit out of reach. Played back to Ream. Robinson had it. Ream. Right to Richards. Chris Richards back to Ream. Left side, U.S. inching their way, and they've done this quite a bit, inching their way into Australia's territory. Little give and go. Played a couple passes. Contact. And a yellow card against Australia. Dangerous chance for the United States. Balogun with a little give and go. Played it off to Tillman. And Australia's Circotti called for the yellow. Number 3, Alessandro Circotti called for it, and a dangerous position for the United States. From the left side, an opportunity to cross it in. Robinson and Tillman standing over it. Robinson takes it, crosses in right, looking for Richard, couldn't find him. Right side of the box, player goes down for Australia. Foul against the United States. O'Neal went down. Aiden O'Neal, Australian, plays for New York City FC in the MLS. Has had 1 assist this season. Formerly in the Belgian Pro League as well. 34th minute here. The game in Seattle. Header over left. Robinson is trying to keep the U.S. with possession. They have to kick it all the way over left and out of play. Ball goes to Australia. 1-0 U.S. 34th minute here. They've definitely looked like the better team. They've controlled possession, but this Australian side, always dangerous on the counterattack. They were massively outshot in that Turkey game that they won 2-0. Turkey had 28 shots in total, but no goals. And the Aussies were able to take advantage of their chances. Little slide tackle in the middle. Right side to center. U.S. trying to get a little give and go action, but nobody around regardless. Serginho Dest goes down, contact. Australia commits a foul. And it's number 24, Okun Englister. And Dest just gets ran into a little bit by him. Collision, and they're almost always going to call it in favor of the attacker. Last time these teams met, October 14th, 2025. Haji Wright had 2 goals. U.S. won that one 2-1. Haji Wright had a bunch of action for the United States back in the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Right side, Dest. Working it around right. Little spin from him, weaving his way back heel to McKennie, and now back all the way to Richards. Now left side, Ream. In Australia's half. Ream passes it left to Balogun on the left side. Balogun, always dangerous. Working it around. Following Balogun. Give and go action. U.S. still playing on, a bit of contact on the left side. Richards plays it all the way to Freeman. On the right now to Ream. Ream gets it. Finds Tillman. Tillman into the box. Finds Balogun. Balogun. A little spin. Another spin. Goes down. Playing on. Australia with a slide tackle. And it goes out of play. Fowler and Balogun always dangerous. Quick throw in for the United States. 36th minute here. Played into the box. Little chip on. Try to get a back header. Australia gets it back down. Robinson. Left side of the box. Finds McKennie. McKennie trying to weave it. And Australia, with good defense, Circotti kicked it out. U.S. another throw-in. Played in. Adams gets it back to Ream. Richards, the defenders coming up here. Richards. Down low left to Ream. Ream. Finds his man. Little quick one. Edge of the box for the United States. They just couldn't get it to go, and a chance. Tillman working on the left side. He's had a good game. Australia with the throw-in as it went off of the United States. Italiano throws it in. U.S. gets back possession. That's been the story. They have dominated possession. This Australian team does not possess all that much of the ball. Where they're really dangerous is on these counter chances. Little through. Played back. Australia trying to get something going, but Richards gets it. Now the United States played all the way left. Freeman got it over to Ream. U.S. played forward. Little flick on. Give and go. Chance in the middle. Played right from Balogun. Dest into the box. Chance for the United States trying to get it up to nothing. They cannot. Australia trying to defend, and they do. They get it out left. Throwing for the U.S. in a dangerous position here on the left side. 38th minute. U.S. on top 1-0. After the own goal by Burgess back in the 11th. Freeman with the throw-in. McKennie gets it back to Freeman, and referee waves his flag up. Freeman was out of bounds. In play now, throwing from Australia. He's all the way deep. Header on the right side. He goes with a little back header and a big collision on the right side of the field. Just have to hope everybody's okay. Freeman went down there for the U.S. with an Australian player. And this looks bad. Both players down on their backs. You just hate to see this. You always hate to see injuries, especially in a big game like this. Hate to see it whenever. Just a really rough moment there. "39th minute. U.S. on top 1-0. So Balogun came in. This is going back to the 11th minute own goal. Balogun played it in. Had Ricardo Pepi trailing. Burgess defending, but it came off of his foot and went into the net. Pepi hasn't even had a big game for the United States. No shots for him, but still finding a way to make an impact. Freeman for the United States went down with a big collision. For Australia, it was their number 24, Okan Englister, who went down with Freeman. 40th minute here, just making sure everybody's okay. Okan Englister getting his head iced a little bit. Both players seeming all right for the time being, having some water. Always important to stay hydrated. On a day like this, I even had a water break. Always important. U.S. on top of Australia 1-0. Looking at the team stats. In this one, the United States has really controlled the possession. 68% of the possession they've had it, compared to only 32% for Australia. A lot more passes for the U.S., 229 compared to only 87. Pass accuracy, 91% compared to 68%. Both teams have had 2 corners. Draw a ball in favor of the United States after the collision. Played back into possession. Richards on the right side. Back over to Ream. U.S. playing with wing backs in Freeman and Robinson on the right side and left side, respectively. U.S. plays it back to the goalkeeper. Freeze. Kicks it deep right. A little bit shallow, actually. Got it over to Freeman. Just hit it high in the air. And it goes out of play. But a throw in for the United States. Ocon Englister with the pressure. Richards over to Ream. Ream lays it off. U.S. into the middle. Kicked all the way deep right side. Serginho Dest plays it on right. McKennie guarded by two Australian defenders. One really on him. Now McKennie works it around left. Low play into the box right. McKennie, right side of the box. Weaves his way in. Weston McKennie going left. Plays it back to Adams. Australia with a lot of defenders. All lined up in the penalty box. Working it around right is Dest. Opportunity now for him. Dest takes it right. Serginho Dest can't get to it. Fight for it on the right side. Tillman trying to work it back. Contact. Well worked there by the United States. Dest is going to work it past his man. Really dangerous opportunity, and the ball just goes behind his foot. If he gets to that, that's a potential really dangerous cross into the box. Now the United States with a dangerous position free kick. Robinson plays it back. Just outside the box, long shot, blocked, up in the air, chance, and the U.S. scores! 2-0, United States! It's Freeman! But the offside flag was up. It appeared to me that it could have been offside. Stood for a moment. And all for naught. Offside flag up. It does not count. Really smart play from the U.S. though, and he's clearly offside. Well offside here, Freeman is. Does seem like the right call. The question actually could be whether there was another player offside alongside Freeman. Here's the interesting thing. Look at this. If Freeman's on, this could go as a goal because the United States has another player clearly offside. He doesn't ever touch the ball. And it doesn't actually look like he had a big play involved in the play. The way it almost materialized, it looked like Freeman could have came from the left side. Easy for the referee to be confused. This very well could be a goal. Because it doesn't seem, it could be that the offside player didn't have a big interruption on the play. VAR check playing out. This could be major for the United States. Could be absolutely major. They're looking, and it is a goal! The United States scores, and Freeman has it! No offside, 2-0 Americans. Celebrations from the U.S. side, and Freeman has it. Unbelievable. Great play from Alex Freeman, your first ever World Cup goal. The Villarreal defender scores. Clearly onsides. United States with Balogun offsides on the left side. He doesn't interrupt the goalie. He's not clearly in his line of sight. He's all the way over to the right. Or the United States is left. This is a great VAR check and call from the referee. Freeman with his first ever World Cup goal. And the United States up 2-0 over Australia. Absolute jubilation right now in Seattle. Just unreal. Unbelievable. Now in stoppage time of the first half, the U.S. getting the goal, 7 minutes of stoppage time. Played overall right. The U.S. keeping the momentum after the hydration break. Australia left, working it around. Freeman with the second goal for the U.S. They got their first off of a Burgess own goal. Australia trying to get a quick one. Freeman, the son of NFL wide receiver Antonio Freeman, former wide receiver. U.S. working on the left side. Tillman tried to get it in. But Alex Freeman, only 21 years old, born August 2004, he gets his first World Cup goal in a big game, the Baltimore native. Tillman taking the corner kick for the United States. From the left side, all smiles in Seattle. Robinson lined up short. Now he comes a little bit farther in. Now he's lined up just on the edge of the box. Ball in for the United States. Look for Richards. Chris Richards has been the intended target on a lot of these corner kicks. U.S. hasn't been able to work anything out, but what a goal and what a smart play strategically by the United States to play the free kick with somebody right behind the penalty box, well onside. Incredibly smart, because then it's a dangerous chance, and even though the shot's blocked, the deflection allows for the goal from Freeman. Heads up stuff from him. Australia's Burgess with a free kick. Kicks it on left side. Got past Richards. Chance for Australia. Here's one of their counter opportunities. U.S. has to clear it. Australian player goes down. And that's Boss. One foul in the game. Jordan Boss. He's committed. Scored one goal in 5 matches at the AFC Asian Cup. Played some games in the Europa League with his club this season. U.S. into possession. Match momentum, it's been for the most part in favor of the United States. Left standings, if this game were to end now, the U.S. would be up and clinch, advancing to the knockout round with 6 points in the group. Richards. 49.5 minutes have gone. U.S. wins a group with a win and a Paraguay win or draw versus Turkey. Tyler Adams working it center left. U.S. in their own side of the field, not trying anything crazy, just possessing the ball. Australia with a high press, though. Works it right. Tillman working it around. Right side. Way far in. Australia with Boss trying to dive for it. Keep it in play with a potential chance. He could not. And this U.S. team, you got to give them a lot of credit. The U.S., just like in the game against Paraguay, scoring right before the half, scoring one early. And silencing, for now, an Australia team that beat Turkey, a very formidable squad, 2-0. And what the U.S. has done really well is they've been able to convert on their chances, which Turkey did not do. Also, they haven't let Australia destroy them on the counterattack. Only a few small chances for the Aussies. Long throw in right side in the U.S. end. Headed on. U.S. headed down. Bit of contact. Player goes down for the United States. Balogun holding his head. Just hope he's okay. Goes down with a Australian player right behind him. Number 19, Harry Sutar, 27-year-old Australian national. Throw in. We're back on the right side. Little through ball. U.S. with all their defenders well in place, though, and they get one through. Little give and go. Through ball left side. U.S. weaving their way on the right. Australia blocks it, but the Americans still maintain possession. Right side. Coming into Australia's end. Working it around. Here's a goal scorer, Freeman. At the edge of the box. Played it back. Ball in from Dest. And a diving save and corral grab by Beach to his right. Dest played one across the ground. Serginho Dest always dangerous. Coming up. Really good shot. Got it through the legs of a defender. Australia with a counter chance. Working it left. U.S. got a goal just like that in the previous game against Paraguay. Australia with a chance, though, on the left side, trying to work it around. Great defending from Freeman. What a game he has had. Just incredible stuff. Freeman has been amazing, and that is the half. United States on top of Australia 2-0. I'm going to sign off from the game. Thank you for tuning in, and enjoy the game. United States on top 2-0 with an own goal from Burgess of Australia in the 11th, goal from Freeman in the 43rd. I'm going to end the stream now. Have a great day.